Welcome back to Fallout 4, my name is Ricky, and this is Corvo. This is a challenge run where we are not taking any perks. Last time we found out the secret of Cabot House. Turns out some guy was keeping his dad locked up in the basement of an asylum, and also feeding off of him for a magical serum. Anyway, today we're going to do something way more grounded in reality. We are going to investigate missing supplies in Duty or Dishonor here at the Boston airport.
Let me guess. Captain Kells sent you?
Yeppers.
Everything the Brotherhood needs to
right
operate
now,
passes through here. Supplies from the Pridwin, salvage from the field, we handle it all.
Okay.
Access is strictly limited to the logistics detail, and we track every crate, every bullet, every bolt that comes through that door.
Sure.
Which is why I don't take kindly to these accusations. I know every soldier in this unit. The thought that anyone would question their loyalty makes me sick.
Well.
If you've got questions, ask.
Where should I begin my investigation?
You shouldn't. If you insist on questioning someone, go bother Lucia or Clark.
So that guy does not want us to do this investigation, which is fine. But we need to do this investigation because otherwise, well, I don't know what otherwise. There's really nothing else that happens.
I'm conducting an investigation into the missing supplies.
The captain appointed an investigator? Is it really that bad?
Maybe.
I'm not sure I can be of much help, but what do you want to know?
Do you know anything about the missing supplies?
Not really. I've heard it's mostly food.
What's the security like around here?
It's tight. At least 2 knights and a scribe on duty at all times. And we've got the entire base right here. We don't have much to worry about.
Is there any way to get past all that security?
Well, you'd have to be in logistics. We're the only ones authorized to bring supplies in or out. Then what? Well, there's no way you'd get a full crate of supplies off base. With all the patrols, someone would notice. Why steal anything in the first place? The Brotherhood provides everything we need. No one here has any connection to the Commonwealth.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, that's not
None of
entirely
this
true,
makes
is
any
it?
sense.
What's it like working in logistics?
It's not a bad post. I guess some people take to it and some don't. Like Clark.
Clark?
We joined the Brotherhood around the same time, about 2 years ago. We've always been friends. Well, until recently.
What happened?
It was after the battle. Battle for the airport. It was our first real combat mission. We were one of the first teams to hit the ground. Dozens of ferals. We opened fire and cut them down. And hunted the ones that tried to run.
You are a
Everything I
sociopath.
hoped for. But Clark... he hasn't been the same since. It's like he's just given up. Do you think you could follow him? See what he's doing?
Sure. Like, I mean, there's a reason that, like, blowing this place up is a good idea, and it's because of nightmares like you. And there's Clark. So I don't like this particular part of this quest, following Clark, because if you get too close to him, like, everything screws up. And by get too close to him, I mean be in the same cell sometimes, it feels like. Like, where is he? You can barely see him through the grass. But he's right there. Well, now you can see him a lot better. Really? Screw it. I'm shooting you in the head.
What are you doing out here?
I was following you.
What? I'm gonna head back.
Yeah, see, this is what I hate. And now he's all kind of a jerk about it because he saw me. But he didn't actually see me. I was hidden. And all of a sudden I wasn't hidden anymore. Also, I brought this shotgun to play around with. Oh, hey, look. Now he's moving along. I just talked to him and now he's moving. No, he's moving over there. He's going to stand there. And I'm just going to stand here and we're going to see what happens. Because if this ends with me killing him, you know why. Because I hate him. I hate him so much. All right, well, screw you. I'm going to come over here. I'm just going to follow. I'm going to do this quest without you. That was weird.
Shit.
Huh. This is interesting. I've never seen this before. Just sort of forcing him to do it. Wait for him to unlock it. You can't actually go in until he goes in. That's interesting. I must have known that, you know, that you can't go in until he goes in. Also, I 1,000,000% do not need to be in here, not in my power armor. Now that I'm back in my power armor properly, we can actually get started in this thing. So, early on in this Let's Play series, I got a plasma-infused shotgun. Nope, I want to shoot him in the head. And that's what I've brought along with us, is a plasma-infused shotgun that I have made slightly better with a shotgun I bought from the robot in Diamond City. Any second now, game. Right. Anyway, so now we've dealt with those guys. I thought I might bring it along and just play with it. It's been a while since I played Fallout 4, so I thought I'd spice things up by throwing in the shotgun. Anyway, today I thought I'd talk a little bit while we do this ghoul hunt about Corvo's current like mind space. Oh no. Okay. That's fine. Got everybody? I mean, besides the Reaver. So I thought I'd talk about where Corvo is mentally right now. Poisoner's missile launcher. Now, like, I mean, the whole point of the missile launcher is that they're not supposed to get back up after you shoot them. But okay. He's been through a lot. What with the whole finding out that he has been trapped for 200 years. Discovering that his son, discovering his son that he thought was just kidnapped might actually be in charge of the Institute, but he doesn't really fully believe that. Which I will get to in a little bit. Also, I have already lost my leg. That is fantastic. Also, I have a limited number of shotgun shells, so we will be switching back to the laser rifle eventually. I see you. Stay down. Really? Thank you. That one looks like it might still be alive. I mean, I know it's not. But... okay, now, this, on the other hand, is fantastic. A bloodied Chinese officer sword. Wow, that's not who I shot at all. Wow, okay. So I am not aiming well, so we have to use VATS. Also, I gotta heal. I tried to heal a second ago. So I pressed the X button and being like, alright, I'm healing. No, I'm not healing. I'm, in fact, doing the opposite of healing. I am reloading my gun. But X is the use item in Dark Souls, and, still playing Dark Souls. So, he's been through, like, a lot in this game so far. I don't know why I only have 0 chance to hit. I hate when the game does that. By the way, this is exactly why I didn't want to use this in the first place. Right. So, this is going to go poorly if I'm not careful. Because we have another legendary Feral Ghoul Reaver. But on the plus side, one... oh, hey. Ooh. I mean, the cryo bit isn't that great, but the freezing on criticals? That can be super useful. Let's get my laser rifle out. It's a much smarter and better idea. That's not what I wanted, that's not what I wanted, that's not what I wanted. What did I just throw? No! Jerk! Of a piece of crap! I have shot you at least enough times for you to die. Stupid freaking glowing one. Okay, I think that's the only one who's hanging around. Now I gotta heal again. And you know what? The worst part about all of that was that I definitely did not need to go fight the glowing one. I also didn't need to throw... Do I not have frag grenades? Oh, I do. Yeah. I definitely also did not need to throw the vertebrate signal grenade. Oh, balls. Wait, why are they all running that way? Oh, hey, look, I leveled up. I leveled up. And someone else just died too. So. Alright, charisma. I mean, everything else is maxed out except charisma and luck. Anyway, so all of that being said. With Corvo. You know, his belief, by the way, with the whole Sean thing, is that I'm out of those. Okay. I got some of them. His belief is that the Institute has either brainwashed their leader into truly believing that he is Sean, or that just maybe, just maybe, the Institute is screwing with him because they feel like he is their best means to, like, to an end when it comes to, Alright, you were really pissing me off, you stupid. Why is it the arm? Ugh. This has been a nightmare. I may have to kill Clark just because he's pissed me off so much. So either they have convinced him that he is in fact Corvo's son, or he is trying to convince Corvo that he is his son, so that way Corvo will do stuff for them. Because that is really important. 93% my foot. It's really important because they need help. They need someone on the ground. Also, I think he was kind of tired of what's his face? I think he was kind of tired of Kellogg and needed an excuse to get rid of Kellogg, and that was his excuse to get rid of Kellogg. Thank you.
I know you're there.
My arm's crippled, guys, in case you're wondering. Hello.
What are you doing down here?
I was investigating the missing supplies. It looks like I found them.
Someone was bound to catch me eventually. I can't keep this up forever. I'm in logistics. No one even questioned me when I took them out of the terminal. I've been bringing them down here at night to feed the ghouls.
Why would you do this?
It's a long story.
Is
I had
it?
a friend who was a ghoul once. The Brotherhood says ghouls are abominations. They all deserve to die. Would you kill him too? Just because of who he is?
No.
You understand?
Of course I do. The Brotherhood of
I joined
Nightmares.
the Brotherhood 2 years ago. In all that time, I never doubted our beliefs. But during the battle for the airport, the ghouls, they just kept coming. I killed, I don't even know how many. They started running away, but we kept going. I killed them. I killed them all.
Kid, you did what you had to do.
That's what Lucia said. But
But Lucy is also kind of insane.
we could have just driven them off. I found this place. And the ghouls. I thought, if I brought them food, maybe they'd just stay down here. There wouldn't have to be any more.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
Do you think I did the right thing?
No!
If we just kill everything we
But
fear,
they're feral
are we really any
ghouls.
better
They
than the
are
ghouls?
literally
what are you gonna
animals.
do? What about me?
Turn yourself in.
You should turn yourself in.
I suppose so. The captain will never understand. But it's the honorable thing to do. You might respect that at least.
Yep. This is just one more thing that is going on in Corvo's head. Like, oh great, now I have to worry about people stealing food to feed to feral ghouls. Look, real ghouls who aren't feral are fine, but feral ghouls are problematic, okay? We've seen what they do. They don't understand what they're doing. He's got this insane person who's either brainwashed to believe that he is Corvo's son, or is trying to convince Corvo that he is Corvo's son. He's got this group here, the Brotherhood, who are so crazy, like, they are so bloodthirsty that it hurts. It actually hurts. Admittedly, he does not know the Institute's ultimate endgame. I want to be clear about that. But he does wonder what their ultimate endgame is. But then you have the Railroad, who really could be doing a lot more for the Commonwealth, but aren't. And then he has the Minutemen, the people who are actively trying to help people. So the Brotherhood and the Railroad, right? They have common goals, but they also have what? Why do I have 0? Am I out of ammo? That doesn't seem right. No, I have 161. That was so weird. Okay. So they have a common goal in the destruction of the Institute, but they also have very opposite feelings when it comes to things like, you know, synths are people or are abominations. So obviously they're polar opposites, but they kind of want the same thing. And then you have the Minutemen, who don't really care what the Institute does as long as they stay underground. And they don't really care what the Brotherhood does as long as they're not harming... Don't really care what the Railroad does as long as they're not harming, you know, the Commonwealth. Like, it doesn't matter what they do. And so he's got all of this stuff running through his head. I don't know how anyone would stay sane with that. You know, with all of that information just coursing through his head. Somehow he does. All right, Kells.
I've just received word from Sergeant Gavel. Initiate Clark has made a full confession. I gather we have you to thank for it. Clark has
Yeppers.
been taken into custody, and I've dispatched a patrol team to secure the ruins. I don't think I could have asked for a better outcome.
So we did discover where the supplies were going, at least. Clark was kind of an idiot, but he does have a good point. The Brotherhood are extremists. That's the best way to describe them. They're extremists. That being said, Corvo could probably stand to just figure out more about what their plans are with the Commonwealth, because it is, after all, his home, and if their goals do not line up with his goals, he might need to do something about that. So maybe next time we'll continue helping out the Brotherhood. We'll have to see. This has been Fallout 4. Thank you for watching, and come back soon for more Fallout 4.